And the ultimate example of that in principle is supposed to be Christ. But I don't know what to, that seems to me oddly plausible.
Yeah.
But I still don't know what to make of it. Partly because it's too terrifying.
Go ahead and answer the call, brother. God's calling you. What's up, everybody? I want y'all to watch this video because I believe this man has a calling on his life. And when God is calling you, you always fight it at first. But at the end, if you really surrender to it, then you'll become a damage to the kingdom of darkness. I'll see you at the end.
So you can think about Christ from a psychological perspective, and my critic, this particular critic that I've been reading, said, well, that doesn't differentiate Christ much from a whole sequence of dying and resurrecting mythological gods. And of course, people have made that claim in comparative religion. Joseph Campbell did that, and Jung to a lesser degree, I would say, but Campbell did that. But the difference, and C.S. Lewis pointed this out as well, the difference between those mythological gods and Christ was that there's a representation of, there's a historical representation of his existence as well. Now you can debate whether or not that's genuine. You can debate about whether or not he actually lived and whether there's credible objective evidence for that, but it doesn't matter in some sense because this, well, it does, but there's a sense in which it doesn't matter because there's still a historical story. And so what you have in the figure of Christ is an actual person who actually lived plus a myth. And in some sense, Christ is the union of those two things. The problem is I probably believe that, but I don't know. I'm amazed at my own belief and I don't understand it. Like, because I've seen sometimes the objective world and the narrative world touch. You know, that's Jungian synchronicity. Yeah. And I've seen that many times in my own life. And so in some sense, I believe it's undeniable. You know, we have a narrative sense of the world. For me, that's been the world of morality. That's the world that tells us how to act. It's real. Like, we treat it like it's real. It's not the objective world. But the narrative and the objective world touch. And the ultimate example of that in principle is supposed to be Christ. But I don't know what to, that seems to me oddly plausible.
Yeah.
But I still don't know what to make of it. Partly because it's too terrifying a reality to fully believe. I don't even know what would happen to you if you fully believed it.
If you believed in the story of Christ, or if you believed that history and let's say the narrative meet,
both, I think. I think you, because when you believe that, you buy both those stories. You believe that the narrative and the objective can actually touch.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I wanted to come on here right quick and do a quick video about Jordan Peterson. I believe that God has a calling on his life, and he's really fighting. He's really dealing with it, and he's struggling. Jesus said, you don't come unless the Father draws you. So I believe God is drawing him, which means I believe God is calling him. And that explains the reason for his tears and his weeping and his many questions, because God's calling him. And he has a strong gift intellectually. He's very smart. He's very intelligent. And God wants to use that politically as well to do damage to the kingdom of darkness. And he knows God is dealing with him because, you know, he's crying a lot. He's asking a lot of questions, and because he wants to know the answer. He's looking for answers, and he's looking for Jesus. That's what he's looking for. And he's going to go ahead and answer that call. I'm not going to stop praying for him. I don't want you guys to stop praying for him, because the time is coming short, folks, when these days are about to wrap up and the rapture is coming. So God is going to draw as many people as possible to him, and Satan is going to draw as many people as possible to him, because these days are counting down. They're getting shorter and shorter. The rapture is getting closer and closer. So it's tough times right now. It's a battle between good and evil. And certain people are going to rise up for God. Certain people are going to rise up for Satan. That's just the way it's going to be. There are going to be certain people that are going to come out and speak out and take a stand for Christ. And he's one of them. Jim Carrey is one of them. Denzel Washington is one of them. And there are many more. So, folks, I'm not going to stop praying for him, because he's going to answer that call one day. And if you have a calling on your life, go ahead and answer it. If God is calling you, take a stand. If he's dealing with you, come on out and answer it. Answer the call. If you have a voice to speak politically, hey, go ahead and do it. We need more people like you. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and eat, but don't stop praying for him, y'all. Smash that like button if it bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep the joy of the Lord in your heart. Peace.